Jai Jagannath! I'll show you now how I'm playing Bhavatu Me, my arrangement on the guitar. It is an intermediate level rhythm guitar arrangement with lots of licks coming from the blues genre of music. You will also need capo on the second fret of your guitar. If the song is too high for you, you need not use the capo, and just transplace the whole arrangement down to the bottom of the neck. Otherwise use the capo as I do on the second fret. Okay, so let's get started. Intro chord is F sharp power chord. I press on the 4th fret with my index finger both 5th and 4th strings. The 3rd string I'm pressing on the 6th fret, and I'm also adding my pinky on the 7th fret of the 2nd string to create a resonance unison with the 1st string. It adds some sharpness to the chord, so, and you can strum it slow. Then the 2nd strum is upward strum. Let's look at the right hand, and I strum the upward movement next to the bridge, just to have that very bright sound. So first is here, second time here, like this. Next, E major chord shape, but I'm taking it here on the 6th fret, and I'm sliding it to the 7th fret, like this. Yeah. Then I hit the 6th string, and I slide it from the 7th fret to the 9th fret, like this. So, the bottom 2nd and 3rd string can resonate, they're fine, they're all harmonious with the chords that we are taking. So the full intro is like this. Now E chord shape. And now I'm, with my pinky, with the middle part of my pinky, I take the harmonics on the 9th, above the 9th fret. Yeah? And same thing repeats. Again, slide. And now the second time, I don't do the harmonics, but I hit the 6th string on the 9th fret really strong, and then slide down like this. Yeah? And starts the riff of the first verse. Okay? First verse is, this is the riff. So here I'm taking a F sharp major, which is basically the E major chord shape, and so 6th string, boom. Then comes the interval here. 3rd string on the 4th fret and 4th string on the 6th fret. So I target 3rd and 4th strings primarily. Again. Now I move the same interval, 1 tone up. I slide it like this. Okay, so once more. Very important to muffle the 5th string. You don't want it to sound, because it will spoil everything. Just listen. Yeah, it's not what we want. So what do I do for that? I muffle it with the top of my ring finger. So I press the string not with my, not with the tip really, but with somewhere here, yeah? So that I have my tip available for muffling the 5th string. See? So my right hand can strum the whole thing if I want to, And I'm not worrying about the 5th string because it is muffled already by my ring finger of my left hand, so you don't hear it, see, you don't see it vibrating even. So one more time. 6 and 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 6 and. Don't worry if the bottom strings are strummed, they are fine. Mainly target the 3rd and the 4th string. If this comes by chance, it's okay. Alright, let's look at the left hand. So we had that slide, and here I'll muffle my right hand. So after the slide, I muffle it. And then we return with the same interval on the 3rd and 4th strings. We come back to the E major chord shapes. So all together, let's look at the left hand. 6 and 6 and 6 and muffle. 6 and 6 and. Remember muffling the. You need to touch the 5th string with your ring finger, not to let it sound. And in the end we have hammer-ons. Hammer-on the 4th fret, the 5th and 4th string. You don't need to move the fingers much because within the chord shape, so. And repeat the same. Alright, so kadachit kalindi dadavipinam. Now, the second line goes like this. You need to strum the 5th string and slide way up here to the 9th fret. 4th and 3rd strings on the 9th and 8th fret. Like this. And bottom strings can also be engaged slightly. Okay? Then come back here. Once more time, this phrase. Again, muffle with the right hand. And this last chord you just strum together without the 5th string. Again. And there are also pull-offs in the end of the phrase here. So from 3rd string from the 9th to 6th fret, 4th string, you need to practice to do them quite fast, and come back to the first riff that we learned. So that from Sangeeta Taralo it will go like this. Sangeeta Taralo. That part we already know. So Sangeeta Taralo. Okay, the second line goes in the same way. Muda biri nari padana kamala. Here is something different. Instead of sliding like we did in the first line, here we are just taking B major 7 chord. It is here 4th and 2nd strings on the 4th fret and 3rd string on the 3rd fret. So Vadana Kamala. So strum 5th string, then the remaining ones. So dum da da the right hand. Vadana Kamala. So this second chord which I'm playing here, let's look at the left hand again, is actually the A minor shape, which is here. With the capo it will be B minor. So so we had 3 hammer-ons, all on the 4th fret. So the Mudabhiri, the second line. Mudabhiri nari vadana kamala svada madhupa. So on svada you strum this B minor. Svada madhupa. On madhupa you have those hammer-ons. Madhupa, and back to that first phrase. Like this. Next is Rama Shambhu. So here we have, I'm taking this chord which is, I think, so the D major 7, I think, with added something. So and I'm having here as my bass B. So I slide on the B, strum the chord. Rama Shambhu Brahma Marapatiga. So Marapatiga is here. I have still my ring finger unengaged, so I'm hammering on the 4th string. And I pick the bottom strings in order. So Rama Shambhu Brahma Marapati Ganesha, and I move the same shape here. Ganesha Archita Pado, and here are back those hammer-ons on the 4th string. Tapado. So Rama Shambhu Brahma Marapati Ganesha Archita Pado. And Jagannatha Swami, the 4th line, is very similar to the 3rd. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patha. So, like in the 3rd line, Nayana Pathagami. And I take the D major shape here on the 10th fret in the end of the line. And back. Okay, so so Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume. So here you can Bhavatu. Either you can strum the bottom strings, or if you want to be a bit more fancy, you can sound the harmonics on the 14th fret. Like this. Bhavatume, and back. Bhavatume. Or you can also hit the top thick strings, 6th and 5th, really strong, and slide all the way down to your kappa, like this. So Bhavatume or Bhavatume, like that. Okay, minor verse, which starts from the 3rd verse. Maham Bodhestire. So here we have minor, E minor chord shape, which is actually F sharp minor because of the kappa. So I hit the 6th string first, and then I slowly strum everything quite strongly. You need to really apply some pressure on your right hand. So So bass line is here on the 6th string. So strum up, G major chord shape, which is here A major because of the capo again. So 6th strum up, like this. So 5th string hammer on, and then 4th and 3rd strings. Then A major chord here on the 4th string, which is actually B major because of the capo. So you need to pull off and hammer here with your middle finger. So just as we walked the bass on the 6th strings, we are walking it again here on the 5th. And here we have that C major chord shape with added 9 on the 5th fret. And also don't forget about the pinky on the 5th fret. So move that whole thing up to the 7th fret, but muffle the 3rd string. So it will be like this from that B major part. Slide it a little bit. Again from beginning. And then from Subhadra, you go back to the C major chord shape, which is actually, I'm playing it now like this without the added. So and I move it up here, which becomes here E major. Don't forget to press also the 6th string above your pinky. So regarding the strumming, it's all just common strumming. Dun, 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 dun. Like this, a little bit syncopated. You just need to get it by listening to the song. Otherwise, it will be too much to explain it. So, so here we have C sharp minor from Seva Sanado. Let's look at the right hand. Here and there I do muffle the strings. Seva Sanado. Yeah. Okay, and back to the left hand. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami. And I come back to that E major chord shape which we used in the introduction. In exactly the same way we move it here to the 7th fret and to the 9th fret. So Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu me in the major verse, in the last line, we end it with the D major here, up on the neck. Okay, and in the end of this E major, you can again hit those harmonics on the 14th with the base of with the middle of your pinky. It sounds kind of really nice if you manage to do that properly. So and nice hit the 5th and 6th strings, and this is classical, kind of bluesy, and back to the original riff. Da 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 da. So that's it for the song. Bass separately. You shoot me separately later.